Trump has just taken one of the biggest moves against Mexican cartels in the U.S. history, signing a secret order authorizing military force against them, and it sparked outrage across the border. In January 2025, Trump issued an executive order allowing the U.S. to label cartels like the Sinaloa Cartel, CJNG, and MS-13 as foreign terrorist organizations. This means they can now be targeted just like ISIS or Al-Qaeda, not just law enforcement, but with U.S. military power. All right, so as always, I'd like to give you guys some context. So essentially what's happening is Trump decided to treat the Mexican cartel just like terrorists. And for most people, they probably see that as a good thing, which for the most part it is. Anybody that brings drugs into the United States should be arrested and prosecuted. The problem is when you treat somebody like ISIS or anything else, that means you can now invade their country. And the Mexican president is just not having that. She already says she understands what's going on, and she doesn't mind us arresting people over the border in the United States, but crossing into Mexican territory will create a war, which is pretty funny because I'm going to show this clip real quick, and President Trump doesn't seem to be worried to have any type of war with Mexico.
We can't have a war with Mexico.
No, it's a war on cartels. Mexico's petrified of the cartels. The cartels are running Mexico.
But if we send our troops across the southern border, you know better than I do that the Mexican president, if he doesn't like it, we're in a war.
I know, but I'm not too worried about that war.
All right, so as you've seen from that clip, he clearly is not that worried, which I guess would be a good thing to have a president who's that confident. But the downside is we are putting ourselves in a lot of different other countries' wars. We're already out there with Israel. We're going through it with Russia. I don't think having another country pissed off at us right now is a good thing. But let's get into this news clipping real quick, and I'll give you guys my opinions after it.
Cartels are now officially in the Pentagon's crosshairs. And it's not just the wall anymore. Trump ordered the kill shot. The days of local drug busts and random motels, they were fun, but that's Breaking Bad stuff. Trump wants to take the fight to El Chapo's front yard.
We're talking about sending military forces to fight against the drug cartels in Latin America. Do you think it's worth sending our forces, our U.S. forces there to take this on?
Cartels where?
Central Latin America.
Well, Latin America's got a lot of cartels. They've got a lot of drugs flowing. So, we want to protect our country. We have to protect our country. We haven't been doing it for 4 years. And we love this country like they love their countries. We have to protect our country. So, we're playing a tough game.
According to the New York Times, behind the scenes, Trump's moving all the pieces into place to pull this off. Mexico's got a big problemo.
Yes, but it has nothing to do with Mexican territory. It has to do with their country. It does not involve our territory.
So it would be within the United States?
Within the United States, exactly.
El Presidente doesn't comprehende. This isn't a Mexican standoff. This is an order. The CIA is already flying surveillance drones over Mexican territory, gathering intel on the battle space. And Trump's not sending diplomats. He's sending Hegseth, maybe with a new title.
All right, so as always, I'd like to give you guys my opinion. Every president has some type of war on drugs. This isn't the first time this happened. Now, no president has ever invaded another country behind drugs. I guess my question is, and you guys could probably just answer it down below, if we do decide to do that, and we say we invade Mexico for drug cartels, do we invade Brazil at that point for cocaine and all? Like, there's a lot of countries who have a lot of different drugs. Like, at what point does that stop is my only question. So do you guys think it's a good idea, bad idea? Let me know down below. And as always, God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.